Hello, Panthers. This is Mr. Hernandez The Tech Teacher, and welcome to our Q4 Week 2 EPIC and Prodigy assignment for first grade, second grade, third graders. All right, let's go to my website to get started. All right, Panthers, this is our last 9 weeks, and we're coming back to EPIC and Prodigy. Last week, for the most part, most of us chose EPIC books during class time, and that's perfectly okay. This week, I'll show you again how to get back on, but I'm going to emphasize Prodigy in our class time when you're in computer lab this week, all right? But otherwise, let me show you how to get back into both in case you've forgotten, all right? And talk about some things as well. So here we go. We're back in my website, and we want to click on the EPIC button, okay? We click on EPIC. It opens up our EPIC page. Here we have to put in the class code. If you see this apple with NQB7347, go ahead and press on that. You don't have to put in the code anymore, all right? But if you don't see the apple and you just see the code box, the enter code, well, you got to put in NQB7347, all right? Look for that code in the computer lab as well if you need it, or come back to this video to get the code, all right? Go ahead and click on that code. Now, we have over 300 Panthers on this list. Everyone is lumped into my EPIC books here. I see a lot of you, unless you're the letter A, or B even, you might find your name, but it gets pretty challenging the more you go down, right? And so just type in your name, all right? And so for this example, I'm using my son's account, and so you just type in your name and then click. If there's another student with your same name, look for your last name initial, right? My son is a H. He's not a B, he's not an O, he's an H, all right? And so we go ahead and click on this. Also, the word of advice, you can only do EPIC during school hours. After school, EPIC does not work anymore. I'm actually recording this from home in the evening at nighttime. And so I actually have a paid subscription so that my son can do EPIC if he wants and when he wants. But unless your parents sign up for the paid version, you can only do this at school, all right? So if you're wanting to continue your reading and your parents can support you with that, great. And if not, it's okay too, all right? So anyhow, click on your avatar. I have this one open already. And then go ahead and start exploring. A lot of you are always asking, well, where are the books that read to me? And I know you're a little rusty, but don't forget, it says read to me right here in the green little talking box there. And so if it says read to me in green white letters with the speaker, it will read to you, Panthers, all right? Now, during the regular school day, depending on the day, I usually have the videos off. If I don't have them, then, well, you're in luck. You can watch videos. But lately, during class time, I'm really stressing you to do your reading time, and so I've turned off videos. So if you don't see videos, don't be shocked, all right? Another neat form of EPIC is audiobooks, all right? If you click on audiobooks, these are just listening books. All you really end up doing is you are just listening to the book. It's imagine it's like reading
Andrew's
time.
McMeal Pup.
Imagine it's like reading time in class, and the teacher has the book and she's reading it, and you're all sitting down at the carpet and you're just listening, and that's what this is, all right? So you don't have the words to it, you're just listening, all right? Now, if you happen to get this book in the library, some of these are in our library, Panthers, and so wouldn't it be cool if you found the book and then you came here and I can read along with you, or you read along with it, right? So anyway, that's EPIC, all right, Panthers? Let me go back to my website. And so when we click on Prodigy and we log in, all right, hopefully your logins are memorized. And if they're not, raise your hand and I'll do my best to get to them. But we're going to do Prodigy this week for the most part, all right? We're going to focus on Prodigy. And if you have free time, we'll go back to EPIC. But first, second, third graders will do Prodigy, all right? My kinders will continue with EPIC, but first, second, third graders will do Prodigy for sure in class this week if we didn't do it already last week. We're going to click on play. This example, I'm doing this from home, and so I'm going to click on home when it prompts me, but you guys were at school. Click on school, all right? This actually will help you find each other in Prodigy. A lot of you guys like to find each other, battle the animals, monsters together. You don't have to press update. You've already signed into my class code, all right? So press next.
Are you playing from home?
Press school if you're at school, all right? I'm at home, so I'm going to press home. And I'm going to press just a random world, all right? And so a couple of tips just to remember with Prodigy. Let me move my character and get into a battle. Let's see. It looks like my Prodigy froze. I hope it didn't freeze. Give me 1 second, Panthers. Alright, Panthers. I had a little freeze of my device, and hey, sometimes it happens, right? And so our message windows pop up a lot of the times. You can look through the messages. Just don't get discouraged when you forget to a part of a message that asks you to subscribe. You can always play Prodigy without a paid subscription, alright? And so from home and from school, you can always play Prodigy for free. And that's what's great about Prodigy. You can always play for free from anywhere, home or school. But if you have the privilege and your parents support you with that, and you play from home, great. You get all those other extras. But I'm going to skip all that for now. And so it's just a reminders, Panthers, with the battle system. And again, a lot of you might not even need these reminders, and some of you are even way more advanced than Mr. H. And so you guys can go ahead and start playing your games, right? But let's let this finish loading. So I'm going to click my weapon of choice, my spell of choice. Please, 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 please don't forget, we've got some great tips on Prodigy to help you, especially with those of us who need a little support with the reading, alright? For example, this one is a lot of reading, there's a lot of text. The button on the left corner, read out loud.
This table shows the results of a class survey. How many people picked cat?
And so, now it's like a robot voice and it's not the best. Click on it a couple times if you need help. If you really need help, ask a neighbor or ask Mr. H and I'll be happy to come over here and help you read. But here's the thing with Prodigy, you don't want your friends or even me helping you solve the problems all the time. Why? Because what happens is in Prodigy, if someone's always helping you with the questions are only going to get harder and harder and harder and more challenging. It means that it thinks that you are solving these on your own. And so in the end, you're just going to get into a cycle of always asking for help. So Panthers, I know it's hard and it's challenging, but sometimes you've got to get some of these wrong. If you get some of these wrong, eventually you get some questions that you can do and are just right for you, all right? And eventually you may even get some that are so easy that it's going to bump them back up to something, like I said, that's just right for you, okay? And so also, there's not only a read out loud, but there's always a hint button as well. And then there's always a speaker prompt.
Find cat in the table and read the number below.
So cat, right? Cat looks like this, C-A-T, right? So the table shows the results. And this is cat. How many people pick cat? Let's press the X. Well, it's 7. I can press 7 on my keyboard or just touch screen or touch it there on the answer choices below and press cast spell. Don't forget, you also have these colored pencils for scratch paper. Mr. H is limited on scratch paper in class, and so you've got scratch paper on your screen, and most of your laptops are touch screens, so take advantage of that, Panthers. Alright? Use the eraser if you don't need it. You can press the trash can to clear it all, okay? And cast your spell. Alright, Panthers? So, I'm not going to finish the rest of this battle, alright? But Panthers, you get the idea, alright? We're doing Prodigy for sure in class. We're going to start off with that this week. First graders, second graders, third graders. And if we can get to EPIC, we'll get to EPIC, alright? But I can't wait to see you in class. We're going to continue to have fun with these great math and reading online resources, alright, Panthers? Can't wait to see you in class. Bye for now.